YouTube, what is going on? Zmar Cyber, we're back with another video. In this video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about how I got my current internship. If you guys do like the video, please leave a like, leave any comments in the comments below, and let's get into it. So, getting straight into it, how I got the internship. One day I was doing some schoolwork. I was doing my class networks or D325 at WGU. I believe that's D325. There's a lot of numbers in the course codes. Anyways, I was doing some work. I was sitting here. I was kind of getting discouraged, right? Because I was thinking back about the times where I applied to all these different internships, or even just I mainly was applying to like full-time jobs, like full-time entry-level IT jobs. No one was getting back to me. So I was just sitting down doing some work, and something just talked to me in that moment where I had like an epiphany almost. Like something was just like, yo, you have to apply right now. Like, I don't know why. I think I was getting burnt out from studying, but something clicked and something was like, yo, just go on Indeed or go on ZipRecruiter and start applying to internships, IT internships. So that's exactly what I did. I took about 20 minutes, right? Because I was really looking into the companies and making sure this is what aligns with what I'm doing and, things of that nature. So I found one company that really interested me, mainly because of their work. Their work is different than a lot of the other companies that are out there today. It was really cool. So I ended up submitting my application. Crazy enough, I was in the kitchen, I was getting some food, and I got a call back, and it was from the HR manager from the internship that I got offered. She was trying to set up an interview for the following day, which I was cool with. And I went in the next day. I did the interview, and everything went well. I also interviewed with the IT supervisor, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, so I passed the interview, which was cool. They offered me the following day, and I would start next week as long as I finished all these onboarding tasks. So that's how I got the internship. So the next topic that I want to talk about is why this matters, right? So this matters mainly because it fits into my long-term goals, right? So I want to work in cybersecurity. I want to be a cybersecurity analyst, right? So I understand that working in cybersecurity, you need to have the base knowledge, right? Sure, I have the certifications, and sure, I may have a little bit of projects, and I may have a little bit of experience from school, or you could count school as experience, right? So I have all that, but a lot of hiring managers, especially today, they want to see that, okay, like, you were in IT before, and you have the knowledge, like you have the skills, and you have the background to actually do what's asked of you or do what's tasked. And yeah, so understanding that, I applied to the internship and I got it. So what I've been doing so far at the internship, right? I've been writing down a TIL. So this is my little acronym that I created. It's called the Today I Learned, right? So I'm doing this every day for my internship for the next 2 months. So I'm just writing down every single day what I've learned. They actually gave me a notebook, which is pretty cool. So on like a little sticky note, I'll write down Today I Learned, right? And then I'll just write down a quick summary as to what I've learned, in the day. I've only been working there for 3 days now, which is great, right? It's been amazing working there. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone there is super down to earth and super cool. So I'm really blessed to have this opportunity to work at the company. What I've learned so far, right? So I've learned a couple things, right? I don't want to read off the Today I Learned, but I will read off one of the sticky pads on the Today I Learned, or the TIL, right? So far I've learned networking. I've learned updating and migrating data to different computers. I've learned about purchase orders or POs. I learned about ticketing. And I learned about Governland, or this Active Directory software, right? So those are just some of the things that I've learned. But if I'm looking at one of the TILs, right? For example, what day is this? This is 7/10. So this was 2 days ago, right? So this day I learned BitLocker, just enabling it on the Windows computer, unlocking user accounts through GovernLearn, troubleshooting a computer that wouldn't turn on, right? backed up a PC to Acronis, and going to the Flash, and going to Flash it to Windows 11, and I learned how to create a PO order, which was pretty cool, right? On the first day, I actually did a lot of things on my first day, right? So I learned about flashing the BIOS to Acronis. I made my own Ethernet cable. This is what I really liked about the company. They got me straight into it my first day. They had me create an Ethernet cable to help set up my workstation, which was pretty cool. So I had to make my own Ethernet cable. I haven't done that since high school, but I did have, the background to do it. I did get some help, obviously, because putting it into the little jack is kind of hard. So I did get a little bit of help doing that. I noticed one problem that I did have was just ensuring that the cables were facing the right way, because I had mine going from the right to the left when it's supposed to go from the left to the right, because the way that the jack is fit or was facing, it should be flipped upside down, right? So obviously once you flip it down upside down to plug into the computer or router or whatever, it has to be facing a certain way, right? So those are just a couple things that I've learned so far. And yeah, so the next topic I wanted to talk about was how I'm balancing school and work, right? So right now I'm doing 5 days, about 40 hours a week. I'm doing about, I want to say 9.5 hours each day. If we're not excluding the 45-minute break, it's about 9 hours 20 minutes, 9 hours 15 minutes, which is, it's a long shift, but I really do like it because it allows me to, just do a lot of tasks that maybe I wouldn't get to do. So in my downtime, I'm also studying for my Network Plus, which is pretty cool because I noticed that a lot of the topics, especially with IP addressing and subnets, it applies to the internship, right? Because there's servers. Sometimes you may need to configure a server. You may need to know the subnet mask, and you may need to know obviously subnetting, right? So that's pretty cool. I should be taking my Network Plus pretty soon. And yeah, so the last topic I want to talk is about what's next, right? So obviously I want to see what the future has in store for me. I want to stay disciplined and I want to stay on track. And I want to keep on updating this journey of mine. This is going to be added to the Road to Cyber series. Honestly, I'm blessed. I couldn't thank God enough. This is really like the stepping stone, and hopefully I can grow with the company. They so far so good. Everything seems great, and I couldn't be happier. My team is amazing too. They all have a sense of humor. They all they know when to just enjoy themselves, and still while getting the work done, right? So it's a quick little short video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it touched on a lot of topics that you guys may have wondered. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time.